Hi, this is Praise George. Consistency creates champions. Consistency creates champions. The secret of success is not talent, is not vision, is not having high value relationships, is not having high value skill sets alone. Those things are important, but on their own, they will not make you successful. You have people who are highly talented, but they are failing. You have people who have connections, but they're failing. The secret to success, the secret is consistency. It is consistency that creates champions. Consistency driven focus, consistency driven activity, consistency driven dream. It is not just having motivation or inspiration. That is not enough. You need to have some form of consistency in your life. Consistency is what creates champions, is what you do daily that you become permanently. And what you do daily will become something permanent in your life. It is consistency that creates champions. You know, many people expect, let me move this thing a bit, or maybe I should move myself, but I'm good. People expect overnight success. You want to be successful like that overnight, you're successful. And maybe you have an idea, and the very first time you execute that idea, it works, and you become successful overnight. However, that is not how life works. You have an idea, you work on that idea, you stumble, you stand up, you stumble, you stand up, you fail, you keep working on that idea, you're consistent with the execution of that idea, you show up every day in spite of whatever setbacks that you have, you keep on working on it, you read, you take counsel, you hire good people who are smarter than you. You look for people who can help you translate your idea into reality, people who can execute. You look for those people, and you keep moving in the direction of the manifestation of that dream or idea. That is how success works. It doesn't just happen. Things don't just happen. Things don't just happen. You know, many people have given up because the first time they tried, they failed. The second time they tried, they failed. Third time they tried, they failed. So they've given up. Because someone told you that if you try and you fail, maybe that thing is not for you. That's not true. That's not true. Failure is part of your success journey. Failure is part of your success journey. What failure shows you is that you need to add something more to produce the outcomes that you desire. Failure is just an outcome. It's just feedback. So if you're failing, that means you're not seeing the outcomes that you desire. And that failure is pointing to the fact that you need to fix something. You need to add something. You need to innovate, you need to iterate, you need to do something more, or you need to remove something, you know. So failure does not mean that that idea is unworthy. I'm reading this book, Elon Musk, by Walter Isaacson, and the first 3 times Elon Musk, SpaceX tried to launch their rockets, they failed, and each rocket was $5 million. So poof, $5 million. Each time they tried, it failed. However, the 4th time, it lifted and they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. The 3rd time, they almost did it, but there was a little mistake, and that little mistake cost them another $5 million. However, by the 4th time, the rocket lifted up and it launched, and everything went as planned. You know, I was listening to somebody that was saying that nothing ever goes as planned. Nothing ever goes as planned. Something always happens somewhere, so you have to be on it. I was in the book, I was even reading, there was one time that they had a problem with a rocket that was already launched, and they had to fix it by coming up with a code, recoding something that sent a message to the rocket and they sent a message to the rocket, and that rocket fixed itself. It fixed itself while it was still flying. There was a problem. So nothing ever goes as planned. So you have to keep working on your plans, on your ideas, and failure does not mean that it is the end. Consistency is what creates champions. Many of you have greatness in you. You have greatness in you. And it is this idea that because you tried and you failed, you cannot make it again. That nothing could be further from the truth. You know, I see many people on social media telling lies. In fact, today I saw some other person saying that in 14 days you can start making money. It's not true. It's a lie. It's a lie. So when people try and they pay you money and in 14 days or 21 days or 30 days they fail, they will stop trying and they will give up. Because you promised them 21 days, you promised them 14 days, you promised them 30 days, you promised them 90 days. No, you should promise, or you should guarantee results. And result is no matter how long it takes, because it takes time for people to reprogram their thinking. It takes time for people to reprogram their thinking. You know, it takes time for people to reprogram their thinking. You know, you don't expect people who have been living in a particular way and they've been living their life in a particular way. Suddenly you want to teach them something in 14 days, 20 days and 21 days and they're going to be rich. It's not true. It's not true. I listened to one successful person on YouTube, and the guy was saying he had to be honest, that it's going to take you at least 3 years. 3 years to become successful. He said if you become successful before then that's okay. However, it will take 3 years of consistency on YouTube to make a headway. That was what he said. He said that's the truth. He's successful. You know, he can collect your money and promise you success in 90 days. But he said the truth. Mr. Beast, I've watched some of Mr. Beast's videos, and Mr. Beast said something very interesting. He said you have to post 100 videos first on YouTube. After posting the 100 videos, then you can start talking about success. You can start talking about success. First 100 videos, but many people, you post 5 videos, 10 videos, and 20 videos, and you get tired, you get exhausted. It's in the making of the videos, posting of the videos, creating content that you begin to understand yourself and know what you really want and what you want to create, and if ever you want to create this. By the time you've created 100 videos, then you know what you're doing. So he said you have to create 100 videos first. So how many people have 100 videos in their channel? How many people have 100 videos in their channel before they desire to be like Mr. Beast, or they want to be successful on YouTube, or on whatever social media platform, or on whatever thing you're doing? It is the consistency. Creating content, making 100 videos, 10 minutes videos, 100 of them, is building consistency into the fabric of your character. Consistency. That is what Mr. Beast was saying. You have to build consistency into the fabric of your character, because without consistency, you cannot be successful. It doesn't matter what you do. Consistency is the key to success. That is the master key. Consistency creates champions. Nothing else. It is consistency. There is no shortcut. There is no fast route. There's no back door. It is consistency. That is the only way. You might be discouraged right now and say, oh, what is this man saying? What you're saying is very discouraging, because I'm desperate for success. I'm desperate for results. I want results in my life. Listen, I'm very sorry to disappoint you. You are not going to be successful overnight. However, you are going to be successful if you are consistent with what you're doing. If you stay consistent and you keep showing up. You keep showing up to pursue your dream, to execute your dream. You keep showing up. It is consistency that creates champions. Some time ago, I was reading about athletes, swimmers, and sports people, and their discipline. Their daily discipline, what they do every day. Many of these people wake up at 4 a.m. while all of us are sleeping. They wake up at 4 a.m. and they start their daily routine, their daily practice. And many of us are sleeping. Billions of people are sleeping when they wake up and they start their routine. And they exercise, they rest a bit. Eat, exercise, rest a bit, exercise, and they do this for 6 to 8 hours every day. Every day. And Olympians do this every day for 4 years. Then go to the Olympics. After the Olympics, they're back again. Every day. Can you imagine that? 8 hours of practice, the discipline of consistency. It is this discipline that develops them, that creates the mentality of a champion. It's that consistency that creates a champion inside of them. The discipline of consistency. Without the discipline of consistency, you cannot be successful. You can't be successful. If you're looking for a shortcut, you'll be disappointed. And people will take advantage of your desperation. They will take advantage of it. It has happened to me before. And I want to do this thing very quickly. And if I can do it in 30 days, so I paid money and all that. And I discovered, no, this thing is not possible in 30 days. I tried, I worked on whatever they told me to work on, and I discovered it wasn't possible in 30 days. And I told them that you lied to me. You lied to me. I wanted to get some results in 30 I discovered that I couldn't get the results that I desired in 30 days. However, I got results after that. I got results after that. So it is in consistency that you get results. The discipline of consistency. Consistency creates champions. Not just motivation or inspiration. No. Developing the daily habit of consistency, daily discipline of consistency is what will guarantee your success and guarantee the results that you desire and guarantee the manifestation of your dream and the excellent execution of your idea. It is through the discipline of consistency. So let me encourage you to subscribe to my newsletter, Consistency Create Champions. Subscribe to my newsletter at youwillbefine.org. Subscribe, and because in that newsletter I give you tips every day that will help you develop the habit of consistency. If you go to youwillbefine.org, you will see it. You will click on the link and you can subscribe to my newsletter, weekly newsletter that comes to help you and give you tips on developing consistency, because that is the key to success. So subscribe to my newsletter and get my books at youwillbefine.org. Get my books. Get my books. Start with what you have, and they will help you and set you on a path of success, of producing the right results and the right outcomes. Thank you for watching. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe to this channel.